with that?
Again, very competitive group.
That's all it is, or is there nothing else on the line?
Nothing on the line.
Does tomorrow's game feel more important because it technically is an elimination game?
I would say so. Yeah, I talked about going into the in-season tournament, how the game was a game at the point, early, and then seedings start to happen and things are on the line. It becomes more important. So guys are aware of that, and more so, we want to get a win on the road and start to play well as we play at home. So it's a little added incentive to it for sure.
You have a lot of guys who haven't played in a lot of big games in this league, so is it good for them to get this experience?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, we've got the vets that have been there, done that, but for our young guys, every opportunity is important, to grow and learn and build our process of winning. Like I said, we do need to win on the road and play a little bit better there, but the added importance of winning our bracket is there as well. So it gives us a little something to do.
How hard is it to prepare for the uncertainty? Or say that if you all don't win tomorrow, you're still uncertain about who you're going to play later on. How hard is it to prepare for?
No, I wouldn't say necessarily hard to prepare for. It may be a team or two that we haven't played yet, but situation where you could be at home, you could be on the road. So we're packing for a longer road trip, based on those 3 road games and then what comes after. So I don't think it's hard to prepare as far as that. Just the unknown is the unknown, but either way, you have that little bit of break in time where you don't know who you're playing regardless.
What were your initial impressions of when the news came out about the season tournament versus now seeing it, playing it, and the competitive aspect is brought to the league as a whole?
Yeah, my initial was probably the same as most people. Like, what's it for? But I did play in Europe before too, and every country has, Spain has Copa del Rey, and it's a big thing to win that, besides the playoffs and the championship. So understood that part of it, but also I was, playing was the same way, where it's just something we're not accustomed to initially, and then it has its benefits, and you see everybody get into it. So as far as this is similar, you see the courts, you see the uniforms, and then the added monetary incentive, but also an opportunity for a young team or anybody to kind of put a feather in their cap.
To that point, early in the season, when you're about to turn the page on the month of November, what's been most pleasing to you about this team early on in the season?
I mean, the competitiveness has been there from day one, and so I haven't ever questioned that or effort. It was more so how fast can we, kind of expedite the process of what we're trying to get across, and I think they've done a great job of picking up things, buying into what we're asking them to do, and then becoming unselfish on one end and connected on the other end.
Hey, Coach, how much did Ime and Thompson participate in practice today?
Just shooting, zero contact.
To that point you made earlier, how much does that monetary value add, to the activities? How much does that help, knowing that you're getting some extra cash?
Yeah, I think nobody is opposed to that, regardless of how much certain guys make and other guys don't make. It's more for the competition, of course, and then that's just an added piece to it. So I don't think anybody's mad about that.
You mentioned the other night trying to get Jabari and building some opportunities to get some mismatches against the Nuggets. Right now with Jabari, when he gets the ball and you're trying to get him involved offensively, do you think he's more effective with the back to the basket or when he's facing up?
I'd say probably right now facing up. He's really good in the mid-range. Even on his mid-posts, he faces up and can take the quick shot or attack and gets a little bit physically stronger. I think the back down will be there, but either way, he's a taller guy that can shoot over guys, so he works well with both.
What were some of the things you were challenging Jabari on or wanting him to work on entering the season, and has he accomplished those goals, or is he working in the right direction on that?
Yeah, just become a more improved shooter, consistent basis. I mean, like I said, he finished the season last year well, and obviously in the summer league and all summer he was shooting it well. So that carry over there, and just embracing the physicality of the game. A younger guy, is a little slight frame right now, and until he gets stronger, you have to work through that. But being well-rounded, not just a spot-up guy like he was more so last year, working in the post, get out, transition, offensive rebound, just becoming more well-rounded offensively.
Oregon by